Reminds of the Casimir versus Victor, and it could just be Pawn on the Ahri.
There we go. Okay, so Pawn gonna lock in Ahri. Been playing this a bit down. That's gonna be the arrow coming through, locks down Ghost. Pop up from Mata's self-wild growths. Now they're just gonna turn over onto Totoro. They'll be able to pick up the kill. Exhaust comes through. He goes down. First blood over to Deft.
So they get the play they wanted before. The previous one baited them in and lost them a
1,000 gold up 13 minutes in, so nothing too bad from BBQ if they can utilize that Weaver's Wall in future fights.
Crazy good, really good
can
for
help them out.
Got it.
Wow, gets shoved right in. And Tempt comes up with a solo kill. Nicely done.
15 minutes, but if it's bigger and bigger objectives, then that will start to worry the KT faithful.
Tempt now up around the top side. Mata getting jumped on now. He goes down. Another grasp, enough to lock him up. Bless comes up with a kill.
Bit of a Dora the Explorer moment there for Mata.
He's coming through from Smeb in the tri-brush. He's completely surrounded now, straight into the nether grasp. Score, can he do some decent damage here? Jumps onto Totoro, will find the first kill. Smeb not dying yet.
So
Wild
tanky.
Growth comes through to keep him alive. Arcane Smash on the Bless, who has to flash out to try to stay up. They're gonna get crazy. 2 kills going over to KT. Nice pull on the trigger there with that TP. They should be able to knock down this turn.
They also pushed up mid, so I get a couple of autos onto this. So objective-wise, they're getting an advantage. Just look at this damage.
Triforce, yeah, is here for Ghost. Get quite a bit in. Bless getting locked up. Ash Arrow comes through from depth. He's able to jump out of there. Totoro now in danger as Score comes around from the side. They pop him up with the Wild Growth for good measure, and he comes up with a kill.
Looks like good damage, but it was so overextended. KT rotated from top through to mid. Weaver's Wall behind them. Most of them are going to stick around. They know they've got this turret.
Yeah, don't have to be worried about the
damage.
damage. Now they want to go ahead and engage. Pawn gets snatched up here by Crazy, popped up by the depth charge. He's able to dash out of the backside. Will not go down, and Smeb is still tanky up here in the front. Goes back in, twisted advance down onto Bless, who might have just bitten off more than he could chew. He's able to exit off to the side, and Ghost actually DPSs down the tree. Finds one. No vision inside the pit, scores on the backside. Ash Arrow comes out, won't find anybody. Tempt trying to gatekeep it. He actually takes down Mata. Score getting locked down, and that's going to be Baron going over to BBQ. We're just blowing this game wide open at the moment. 1.4 thousand so far in the lead, but it's not over yet. Smeb coming in with the TP. BBQ desperately going to be trying to retreat. Pawn and Deft both going low, and they might just want to re-engage this one. Smeb coming in from the sidelines. Crazy up in the front of the fight. Ready to peel and body block for the rest of his squad. Will go ahead and try to lock down Smeb, but he's just getting ripped apart by the front line here of KT. Lateral damage comes out. Twisted advance is enough to take down the Rengar, but Ghost goes in the mid, finds Pawn. Can he get more? Get Score? Can he get Depth? Yes, he can with the help of Totoro. Pays for it with his life, so they'll lose that buff. But wow, BBQ pick up the Baron.
Ain't not over yet. 2,000 gold lead.
Weaver's Wall comes into the backside, cutting them off. Smeb getting pushed in by the seismic shove. He goes low, but the Wild Growth comes through. Locked down by the Nethergrass. They still have not finished him off yet. Meanwhile, Score is able to take out Totoro, but he's already fulfilled his purpose, already has used the ultimate. On exiting the river, Thrill of the Hunt gets popped by Bless. Charm goes out, doesn't find anybody. Dredgeline dragging Smeb in, takes a lot of damage. Seismic shove to really keep him in the fight. He has to flash away.
You are healthy.
Alive. They throw out the Weaver's Wall, cutting them off.
Really nice Weaver's Wall.
Going down. Smeb jumps over onto Bless, will be able to pop him as Pawn picks up the kill. Mata trying to exit through the back of the pit, does not have a flash, so he will get taken down by Tempt, and BBQ can just keep pushing forward into the jungle, taking down members of KT one after the other. A 3-for-1 thus far. Charm comes through, but big shield coming out will keep him relatively healthy.
Re-engage, maybe.
Yep, puts out the depth charge. Pop up Score, they jump forward, drag him back in. Wild Growth comes through, Score still alive.
No, it's not there yet.
Starting to kite back down the lane to an advantageous position. Pawn has to exit. Still has the flash, does not have the Spirit Rush. Smeb goes in, locks down Totoro. Can they pop him? The answer is going to be yes. Can they get more, though? Bless trying to get out of here. Twisted advance coming through yet again. Charm will connect. He has a flash up into the river to get himself out.
The last 2 fights, Crazy, as you say, back with full health. We can't see the Baron health. Still at 8,000, still pretty healthy. We're waiting for some big action to happen. BBQ down to 4.
It's a decent enough spot. They're going to try to engage on it. Crazy, lock him down. He goes low. Might just get taken out, and he does. Depth shredding away at him with that Ash. They peel off the Baron. BBQ as a unit, but they're getting collapsed on Tempt and Ghost. Both damage dealers up. BBQ poking in from the top of the river. Score dashes forward, won't find an opening. Pawn goes in. Charm not going to connect. He's way too far forward. Has to get the Wild Growth to stay alive. Meanwhile, on the backside, that's going to be the Nethergrass coming through on a Smeb. Dashes forward, locks down Bless, who's trying to exit with his life. Looks like he's able to do so. It's a big stalemate, but finally, Mata goes down as Ghost claims the kill. Tempt flashing in, not gonna find anything, but can still poke out from the side. He's got mana, he's got the threaded volley. Ash Arrow comes through from Death, they lock down Ghost, he will fall. 2 kills, suddenly coming through from KT, make that 3 as Totoro goes down. Bless desperately trying to run away in a massive game of chicken lost by BBQ.
KT knew their limits better.
Coming down, keeping them topped off. Bless is nearby. Control ward tossed out. Just going to be nothing they can do. True Shot Barrage just a second too late to try to take that. So KT, roll the hunt coming through. Weaver's Wall cutting them off. Deft already low, has to flash over. They lock down Mata. He's going to get popped. This temp comes up with the kill. Now Smeb all on his lonesome. Can they kill him before he can make it back to his team? Looks like the answer is going to be no. Smeb still going low, has that GA. He still can't pop it. Flash forward, comes up with the bowl of lockdown. Going low, Redemption thrown down by BBQ to try to pop it back up. Does keep Bless alive, at least for the moment. Pawn dashing in from the sidelines, will take out Totoro. Twisted advance back in from Smeb. Once more of BBQ. Goes in, triple kill, going over to Pawn. Can he find more? It's just Crazy and Tempt left. The wave clear will still be there from the Talia. Lockdown does have that passive on the Malzahar. Keep alive, Weaver's Wall coming in, cutting off Pawn and Deft. Still, KT focusing in on the turret, will go down. Smeb getting locked up by the Nether Grasp. Big shield coming out from his Mastery Keystone. He'll finally get popped. Guardian Angel is already taken out. But another...
Now, there's one blue ward around. No, there's no wards. That
ward has been one. They could just go ahead and try to go for the finish. Yeah, Smeb, he's got the teleport. He can join in from the base, and BBQ, they're not going to have fast recalls. No Baron empowered recall coming through for them. Weaver's Wall tossed out by Temp. Just
stop melee champions from tanking up that turret. Baron is being started, but they're going to have to be super decisive.
Drill the hunt coming through. Ward on the backside of the pit. Bless, can he make his way in? Baron's going low. He jumps in, will not find the steal. Score takes it away, and he has to flash out the backside of the pit. Meanwhile, Smeb going in, locking down goes. Smeb is just so massive now that he has that wild growth sitting on top of him. Still getting chipped down to about half HP. Red line comes through, locks down Pawn. Crazy, he's not tanky enough quite yet. Ghost gets jumped on, charmed, Pawn flash over the wall. Will make it into the zone, he keeps himself alive, comes back in over and takes out Bless. And now it's Crazy, Totoro, and Tempt against the world, but it just doesn't seem like there's a damn thing they can do. Tempt all on his lonesome. KT says, screw it, you know, we could just leave him here and go kill the base. Don't really have...
Again, in spite of Tempt, unfortunately it's looking like it's going to be the story. Still alive, still massive, but with Smeb so healthy, the Deft and Score able to auto-attack, the game should end here. It should be a KT 2-0.
Yep. That first Nexus turret will go down. Twisted advance in onto Tempt, takes a big splash of damage from the collateral, but still alive. There we go. Flash forward, point blank. Buckshot to the face will take him out. And KT, harder fought than they ever could have expected, will be able to close this out with a 2-0. But BBQ looked quite good here in game number 2.
A really entertaining game 2. A lot to like about both teams. To me, KT Rolster just about stuck the landing. Some of the team fights in this game should be scrutinized. We didn't get all the replays, but the kiting back, specifically when everyone was out of health and mana, was just beautiful high-level League of Legends. But unfortunately for BBQ, how many times have we talked about honorable losses this season? It's still a 2-0. It still damns them to 8th spot on the standings. But hopefully they can take the best parts of this series and move them forward into their next game, because KT Rolster come out 2-0 winners. In game 1, largely pretty good. A couple of missteps, many more missteps in the early game of game 2, but cleaned it up into the latter stage.